Tea Time with Trav. Tell Them You Love Me on Netflix is probably the most disgusting documentary that I've seen in a minute. She fell in love and sexually assaulted a man who had cerebral palsy and autism. He couldn't speak. He couldn't walk on his own. But she swore up and down that they were in love and that they made love. She nasty as hell. What's going on, y'all? It's AyooTravv and I'm back. I'm back again. Now look, I'm gonna give y'all a little warning. I don't know how long this video gonna be. Let me tell you why. So y'all know, when I'm up at night, I'd be scrolling through TikTok, Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, etc. Now, I've seen this viral sushi bake 1,000,001 times. I've been wanting to make it for months. But I'm like, no, I'm scared I'm going to mess it up, or I don't know how it's going to taste. I don't know. So here we are. It kind of looked like, you know, what I be seeing them do on the social media. I might have put, you know, my rice to filling ratio is probably a lot off. But it do look like the stuff. So I'm going to say grace, and I'm going to give y'all a close-up. Y'all can tell if y'all think it look like that or not. But I'm also letting you know if it's that nasty as hell, this video ain't going to be no more than 5-10 minutes. Just throw it out there. I'm being honest. I'm not going to force myself to eat it. Oop, I'm blowing the seaweed away. I'm not going to force myself to eat it if it don't taste good. I'm going to get out of there and I slice me up some avocados the best way that I could. I was struggling with them things too. So, Father God, I come here to ask, watch over this food. Please bear nourishment to my body. Please don't digest this food properly. In my prayer. Amen. One time. Amen. Okay, boom. Here we have the viral sushi bake, y'all. Oh my God. It actually do look good. So in there you got salmon, lump crab meat, and rice. And you got cream cheese, so the filling is like, how do I explain that? It's salmon, lump crab meat, cream cheese, QP mayo, and sriracha. Literally. And then you got your rice at the bottom. And now what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to take these, and y'all don't even know how to use these, and you got to scoop it up. Come on. Scoop up the filling and rice. That didn't work out the way I needed it to. All right. For starters, okay, that's what we'll do. We're gonna scoop it on there like that. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. We're gonna put us avocado on there. And there you have the salmon and crab. What is this? Oh, shoot! Oh, I might have to double on that. That thing is hot. Oh my God. Try to roll up a better way so y'all can actually see it. So once you put on your seaweed, you then have your viral sushi bake. Wish me luck, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God, wait. I probably sound greedy right now. Damn, this is really good. Scoop your bake. Scoop your bake. Place it on there. I'm gonna just grab a little small piece of avocado because I ain't gonna cut that many. Scoop your avocado. Oh, it's hot. Oh my God, it's hot. And there, I'm gonna give y'all another bite because it's that good. What was gonna be my thumbnail? That probably looked fake, huh? It's good. Now, I'm not going to lie to y'all. This isn't something that you eat like the whole thing in one setting. This is more so if you're having like a dinner party. Go ahead and do this. Put some seaweed on the side. Let them scoop and whoop and doop doop bloop. Bam. We got you a little hors d'oeuvre. Hors d'oeuvre. Ooh, ooh. Hors d'oeuvre. Hello, hors d'oeuvre. Knock knock, who is it? Or who? Hors d'oeuvre. Y'all, I swear I'm not high. Before y'all say, I swear to God I'm not high. I swear. I swear. This is salted seaweed. Salted seaweed chips. I got them from Kroger, but y'all can find them anywhere. I think we might be done wrestling with the chopsticks. I tried to be cultured. Oh, that scared me like that. I thought that was thunder. Y'all know I don't play with them thunderstorms. Do. Put your avocado. Put your avocado. I forgot the paper towels downstairs again. Anyway, tea time with Trav. Oh, this is a little packet that came in there. It's in Japanese. They say no English. Oh, do not eat. It's English. Tell Them You Love Me on Netflix is probably the most disgusting documentary that I've seen in a minute. Long story short, y'all know I'm gonna give y'all the backstory, but I gotta give y'all a little brief. A professor who specialized in people with disabilities. She fell in love and sexually assaulted a man who had cerebral palsy and autism. He couldn't speak, he couldn't walk on his own, but she swore up and down that they were in love and that they made love. She nasty as hell. She's nasty as hell. And now let me give you the backstory. Her name is Anna something. Ain't even worth saying her full name on here because she's a nasty, disgusting. But it was a boy. I think he was a teenager when they first met. His name was Derek. Like I said, Derek has cerebral palsy. How do you pronounce it? Palsy. He had that. He was also autistic. Derek wasn't expected to live longer than 3. That's what the doctors told his family when he was first born. So they had did studies, and they found that allegedly nonverbal people were able to, with the guidance of someone, they were able to type on typewriters. They were able to type on typewriters. So when Derek's family heard about this, they were interested in meeting this professor and having her, teach Derek. And they said everything seemed cool and everything like that. But as time went on, like the professor would tell them, oh my God, he's able to say full sentences. And Netflix did their thing with doing their research. I'll say that. When it comes to the typewriter, Netflix, they were able to obtain all of the conversations had on that typewriter. Now, this is the thing. Were those messages real? Or, clearly they were real. Were they really done by Derek? Because again, the nonverbal people can only use this typewriter with the assistance of someone else. Because most of the ones that were using this, they don't even have enough strength in their hands to hold their hand up. So it's literally the person guiding their hand. So again, obviously the messages are real. But was it Derek's doing? Or was it this freak leak? She has to be some kind of sociopath, psychopath, because I genuinely think that she had these conversations with herself. But she's married, y'all. She's married with children. She's teaching him, and she says the more that she's, helping him and the smarter he's getting and things like that, the more she starts to fall in love with him and want to be with him. And I said, oh, she's going to be on a slow fall to hell, and I wish I was there to see it. She says that they had a conversation. They were alone one Sunday. They had a conversation. And Derek typed on the typewriter that he wanted to kiss her. I said, girl, please. Please. You are lying through this hair on your chinny chin. She probably had no hair on her chin, but she probably do. I don't know. And so she says she goes to kiss him, and then he freaks out. And then he takes a moment to himself. And I said, how the hell did he go take a moment to himself if he can't even walk by himself? And before, I don't want y'all saying I'm being harsh or anything like that. This is serious. He really could not walk by himself, so I'm not being funny when I said that. How the hell did he walk away from her to take a moment to himself if he could not walk by himself? She then says, Derek comes back to her, and she lets him know, it's okay, we don't have to do this, da-da-da. Now, I want y'all to keep in mind, Derek cannot process this many words at one time. Derek has never spoken real words, and now he's, 40 now, I believe they said? And I'm just like, oh, she got to go to hell. She really got to go to hell. And then this is part of my stomach turn. And she said, that day was their first day making love. And I was just like, you dirty heifer. You are a dirty heifer. So, time go on, and they're having a secret relationship. While they're he's in class with her, because it's only him and her. Of course, his family think, everything's good. Until it wasn't. She started to cross boundaries, personal boundaries. It all started one day, his brother was like, oh yeah, Derek, you're doing so good. I'm so proud of you. I can't wait till, we get home, we're going to drink some beers. And she said, well, Derek doesn't like beers. He likes red wine. And his brother said that was weird because that's something that they've done, since Derek has been able to drink. Excuse me. But said it was more weird because Derek had never had red wine. So how could he say he doesn't like beer, he likes red wine if he's never had it? So they started to think, some stuff was a little bit fishy at that point. But it didn't stop there. She then starts to tell his mother, they were in a car one day. I forgot where they were going. But the professor, she's in the front seat. Derek is in the back. The mother's driving. The mother has on gospel music like they always do. Hey, I'll go get a bite while we talk. Now, why would that fall like that? She says the professor turns off the station. She changed the music. And said Derek doesn't like gospel music. His mother looked at her and turned it back and said, this is all he know. They were a Southern Christian family. Y'all know how them Southern Belle families be. And then it just got worse and worse. Like she would tell the mom that when they were, she would be at the house and Derek is getting dressed, she'd be like, oh, Derek doesn't want to wear that. He said he doesn't like that color on him, or he doesn't like that you pick all his outfits. And just started disrespecting the mother, if you ask me. Like she's telling her, Derek doesn't like this, Derek doesn't like that. Derek think you're controlling. And then she starts to push this narrative that Derek wants to move out. And at that point, the mother was like, whoa, hold on, ma'am. Hold up. You've disrespected me enough. You're questioning my parent skills and how much I know about my child and what I do know and don't know about my child. And then you're trying to push for him to live independently when he cannot even walk independently. She swear up and down that all these love letters that were written was between her and Derek. So boom. One day she says that Derek tells her he thinks it's time that they tell his family what's going on. She says she wasn't ready to, but Derek was ready to tell people. So they decided, her, to tell his family that they had sex. Of course the family flips the hell out. They flip out, rightfully so. Had it been, my family, she probably would have got some hands put on her, some feet put on her, a skillet, some hot grits, some boiling water. Anything that they could have got their hands on. They're disgusted, but they decide not to press charges. They just want her to leave them alone. But then, one day they're getting Derek dressed, and the caretaker or caregiver saw like abrasions on his back. And they're like, what the hell is this? So now it's time for them to investigate. Now they have to press charges. So the mother called the professor one day. And she tells her, like, Derek has been very jittery and antsy, since you haven't been around. And I just really need to know, like, what happened between y'all? Like, what went on? And she said they made love. So she's like, can you explain to me, like, how was that even possible? Trying to get her to go into detail. And like the food that she ate, y'all know most criminals not smart. Most of them is pretty stupid. She goes deep into details, telling this lady, okay, yeah, they did do it at the house one time, but she said it was other times where they would be in her office and she would bring a towel and she would bring stuff to lay flat on the ground so, they could have sex on her office floor. And she's just spilling it all like a damn idiot. Oh, excuse me. Little did she know that they had already contacted the police. The police had already tapped the phone call. They were recording the phone call and they used that to arrest their ass. And long story short, she went to jail. She was found guilty of sexual assault of a disabled man. She didn't even know that she was being recorded. She found out because she went to work one day. She was getting out of the car, the cop pulled up on her. She said, hey, let's have a word with you. Anyway, the whole time that she's in court, she's swearing up and down that it was him that did this. But the people that work in healthcare, they literally labeled this man. I'm gonna use this word only because this is the diagnosis that he received. I don't want nobody trying to flip this, but y'all probably gonna try to do it anyway. They literally deemed him as mentally retarded. That was his diagnosis. They said there was no way that he was ever even able to communicate or do majority of the things that she said he said or did because he was physically and mentally R-word. And she was just swearing by her innocence. So they had people do different tests for people who had the same condition as Derek. And they would have the professor sitting right here in one chair. They would have the student, such as Derek, in another chair. They showed them a picture. So let's just say a picture of a car. Oh, excuse me. Show both of them at the same time. And they tell them to type on the typewriter one by one what you saw. So of course the professor types car, and then they guide this person's hand and type car. Now this is where the test proved that she's full of sugar honey iced tea, because they then showed them two different pictures. They'll show the professor a picture of an elephant. They will show the participant a picture of a dog. The professor, of course, will put in an elephant. The participant will put the same thing that the professor put, because the professor is guiding their damn hand. And the professor didn't know that they had different pictures. She goes to jail. She's found guilty on two different charges. The one that I said before, and then there was another one, I forgot what it was. She had a 12-year sentence for both, to serve concurrently, something. I don't even remember what the word means. I looked up, I forgot. Y'all know this heifer got out in 2 years? 2 years later, she appealed her conviction, and it went in her favor. She pleaded guilty for a much lesser charge. They didn't clarify what the charge was that she pleaded guilty to, but white privilege. And they gave her time served and released her. Yeah. And I said, well, I'll be damned. I'll be damned. This little white lady that sexually assaulted this man who has been deemed incapable of doing anything by his damn self. Yes, she served 2 years behind bars, but that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough. She is a sick bastard. A sick one. The fact that she was even able to talk about her story herself let me know that I was in for a world of BS. Because I said, hold the hell on. Did she not go to jail? Because why is she sitting right here? She don't look like she got on no orange jumpsuit. This look like the real person, so it ain't no actress. Why the hell is she sitting right here? Lo and behold, her nasty, freaky, ugh. It pissed me off. It pissed me off. It really pissed me off. Because like the key witness can't defend himself. The key witness cannot talk. The key witness cannot write. And I think she's a disgusting prick. I don't even know if I can say the word on here, but I mean it. Anybody that do stuff to people like that cannot. It's the same as like when these people be touching on these babies that can't defend themselves. These kids that can't defend themselves, especially up against, you know, somebody who obviously has an advantage over them. It's a special place in hell for people like y'all. The hottest part of hell. The most I want you to be right there next to the coal. I want, just go to hell. With a gasoline jumpsuit, gasoline hood, gasoline scarf, gasoline jewelry, gasoline shoes, socks, and underwear. Because she is filthy. I'm getting mad thinking about it. Cause what, And I just, like, how do people be so freaked out that they gotta do something? Like, how can you be freaked out that you have to take something that's not being willingly given to you when there's so many opportunities for you to willingly get it? She literally had a husband at home. Her husband didn't split until this situation happened. He didn't even know she was freaking on that boy. He found out when she got arrested because the officers came to his house with a search warrant. She had unlimited dingling at her house that she was married to, that she had children by. But yet she took advantage of this non-verbal man. This man that they said that he had the brain capacity of a 2-year-old, 3-year-old. And this nasty whore, because that's she's nasty whore. Actually, that's what his mom called her. Called her a whore. To hell. That's really all I gotta say. To hell. To hell. And then her mother, she was on there. I think it was her mother. She was on there defending that lady honor, and it's just like, girl, what more do you need? That's why I can't stand when y'all parents, friends, family, whatever. When y'all are terrorists, y'all be terrorists. Y'all do a whole lot of gang violence and y'all end up getting killed due to gang violence. And then your parents get on television. Oh my God, I didn't expect it. You didn't expect that? Okay. Cool. I'll let you run with that. But then they be like, oh yeah, he would never hurt nobody. I get protecting your family and friends, but damn, don't be lying. Like, that be irritating me. I be watching these news. I'll be watching the news things, and I'll be like, girl, she lying. She lying. They said this man had been in the game for 20 years, and she said he wouldn't hurt nobody. Okay. Jeffrey Dahmer family. They thought he wouldn't hurt nobody, yet that boy was a teenager dissecting animals, slicing their heads off. So the camera told me that I need to come the hell on. But he was slicing their heads off and stuff. He wasn't doing it because he was interested in their anatomy. He didn't want to be a scientist. No, he didn't want to be a doctor. He wasn't committing surgery. He was just a nasty freak that got turned on by killing people and animals. But they didn't expect him to kill anybody, huh? That's so strange. Anyway, let me go and sign up for this thing cut off again because they only got 2 minutes. Y'all already know what to do. If you haven't already, go subscribe to the channel. Bam! Hit the red button. Bam! Hit the bell next to be notified each time I'm dropping a video. But if not, leave on the second next with AyooTravv. Jump in the description box. Scroll down to the bottom. Boom. Or they gonna see me social media, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, all that. And me follow me, comment, all these other names been real. Excuse me. Y'all really gotta try this. Y'all really gotta try it. It sounds crazy, but it's good as hell. I'm gonna leave y'all at that. I'm loving these little TikTok meals and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna do a lot more. So y'all might be seeing a little bit more home cooking, unless it's like challenges that you gotta go out to the restaurant, like when I did like the Chick-fil-A hack and stuff like that. But I'm out.